Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's Powell Day. We're gonna start with Powell. Let's see. He's gonna start they say at 9:30, but it's a conference, so not sure if he's gonna exactly start at 9:30 or a little bit delay. We'll see. So last night, everything was running up crazy yesterday, but then news dropped in for the semis, and we got some pullback on the semis, and we got the MU ER this morning, so we'll see what's gonna happen. Pre-market right now, ES 5 is downward, 15:30 1 hour is downward, and but we are still very bullish on the 4 hour, and we got a golden cross yesterday, and but in generally keep in mind that the daily is downward, so there is some little bit pressure there, but monthly and weekly we are very bullish. So what's gonna happen is we need to pay attention to the next 1 hour or the first 30 minutes and 1 hour. Any name you see like today, 30 minutes, and it's already any name that you see that pulled back, and today you see that 30 minutes and 1 hour they start MACD golden crossing, they can start running up again, and because the 4 hour and many names are bullish, and so when the until the 4 hour we don't have a dark blue bar, it's still chance to go higher, and yes, the daily is downward, but keep in mind that the weekly and monthly they're very bullish. So it's all about power. What he says today, that's the direction setters, and then we'll see. Anyhow, pre-market I said ES already. NQ 5 is down. The NQ, if you see the percentage is lower because of the semis. So because Nasdaq has more techs and more semis in it, and it's more bearish for now. 5 15 30 is downward. You want to see 5 golden cross at open or anytime after open to signal to run up higher, and same thing, and then after that, if 15 and 30 does the same, then we can run up higher. But 4 hour showing some signs from yesterday that is still there is a chance to go higher, so we'll see. It needs at 15 and 30 minutes MACD golden cross to run up higher. DXY green this morning and it running up. Actually surprised that we are not so much down, because if you look at the DXY, it's very green, and that's not good. And it was interesting yesterday. Let me show you guys from yesterday. You can see here DXY at open, market was very green and direction was up, and then it wanted to jump. It was a little bit yo-yo at open, and then once it pulled back here like at 10 o'clock, that was a signal that market will start running up, and it stayed in the range. If it would have dive down more, we would have squeezed much harder. So always pay attention to DXY. Last 1 2 years it's been having a big effect on the market, and it always does, but more likely that's 1 2 years it's been more on the focus because it's becoming more volatile. So anyhow, pre-market right now, DXY looking very bullish, and gotta be cautious about it. So if it does run up higher, it's not gonna be good for text. If it pulls back and goes below 102.795, then we can get a squeezy. So pay attention to the 5 and 15. If 5 and 15 MACD dead cross on the DXY, higher we go on the text. VIX a little bit green. It's interesting that even those futures are red. VIX is very small green, so we'll see what Powell does about that. Not clear direction there. BTC 2% lower. It was interesting yesterday. The news came in that for the cryptos, and BTC wasn't jumping much. It was just up and down and toward down, but a lot of crypto names was jumping up. So that's something interesting you want to pay attention to. That means market is in general getting very, very bullish on cryptos. So, but anyhow, pre-market right now showing direction downward. Apple made a new all-time high yesterday. Pre-market right now, no clear direction. Again, it's all about Powell. Two key level to watch: 186.45, 188.46. Breaks either way, higher and lower level comes. Amazon pre-market direction is downward on the 1530, but is holding between 128 and 129, 129.6 and 128.72. Breaks these two levels, we're looking at 131, 132 up there, and if it goes below 128, again support is 127 and 126 there. Nvidia Nvidia was running great yesterday. It had actually. Here's the interesting thing. Nvidia yesterday, it was the trigger for the run up. It suddenly, alerted in the service. It suddenly start jumping at 11 a.m. If I can show it there, never mind. And the 15, if you go check in the 5 minutes or 1 minute chart of yesterday, you will see that Nvidia was suddenly started jumping at 11 a.m. Then when it jumped, it was just continue, and all the market joined, and it was very bullish into the close, and everything was good. But there is nothing you can do about news. If the news comes, whatever news comes, that's on top of all indicators, and news is on top of indicators and everything else. So news came, Biden is gonna ban the AI chip, and God knows what's gonna happen if this accelerates. If China, comes and says something else, then it's gonna be a trouble. So 4 hour was trying to golden cross yesterday again, giving yellow pre-market. Nvidia right now, it did go below the low of this week. The low of this week was 401. It went as low as 396 this morning. So we need to pay attention to two key levels this morning: 406.76 and 401.96. If it does go below 401.96, it can go retest the low of this morning, which is 396.5. And then if it goes below that, the major level is the next. If it does break 396.5, the low of this morning, the next major level is 393.92 and 386.72. This can come. 386 was a big support last few weeks, so you never know. Anyhow, if it does break 406, then we can run up higher. Pre-market right now, 15 and 30 is upward. 30 MACD is about to golden cross, but it's still 1 hour and 4 hours still pressuring down. So you need to pay attention to the price action. If it does break 401 or 406, then that's gonna be the direction. Baba, 2 points lower. This one was getting bullish yesterday, but again, just it's going back to this yo-yo action. No clear direction there. Bidu, same thing. It was about to go up 144 breaks, but then it pulls back right now because probably most likely because of the AI direction pre-market looking down. Breaks 141.63. We can go retest lower level. Netflix surprisingly 6 points higher. I don't see any news. I'm not sure why it jumped up 6 points in this red futures today, but pre-market right now, 15:30, 1 hour of 4 hours upward. 4 hour finally got a golden cross, so that's a good signal. Breaks 426.64. We can go to 432 and 437. Keep an eye on Netflix. Earning is in 718, so that's like 3 weeks from now. And this one, probably there is a chance that it's going to start its pre-earning run up. So 426 breaks, we can go easily 10 points higher this week, if not today. Um, Meta, just funny every day. I mean, if you look at the daily charts, it's just a yo-yo action. But it's interesting that every day does solid direction. Like it opens, it falls, then it goes up again. Or yesterday, it opens yo-yo and then was solid up run. And today, right now, pre-market right now, 5 is downward. 15 no direction, 30 and 1 hour is downward. So if it does break 284, it can go retest the lower level, and then you never know. Meta midday maybe does a bounce and go up again and make a new all-time high, a high of this season again. Tesla direction is getting upward. 4 hour golden cross pre-market. It's gapped up 1-2 points, and the AI news, it hurt it a little bit. But Tesla is not only chip maker, and 252.55, that's a key level you want to watch. Breaks 255.55, we can go to 254.31, 256.54, and this 4 hour, it's golden cross since the top that broke down. That's interesting to watch. So right now it could be the bottom, and keep in mind this Sunday the uh, quarterly report is coming out. So probably maybe have some run up today until Friday. And if it runs up, and if it does pass 256 today, we're looking at 260, 266, and 272 to come. So keep an eye on Tesla and Netflix. Those are the strong names pre-market. Microsoft pre-market right now 4 hour. We got a golden cross last night. Pre-market, but right now 5:15:30 is downward. Need to break 336 and the high pre-market 336.89 to run up to the higher level 337, 338.85. It's not a bad idea to get some long on this one because the 4 hour is golden cross and it's starting to go up right now. And what's interesting is if you look at the daily, last time that it had a big fall, like to 322, it had multi-green day back up to the all-time high. And right now it's been on a downtrend for like last I don't know 10 sessions, and 4 hour right now golden cross, so it's possible to go run up again. So that's just a possibility. Google is downward for now. If it does break 116.95, we're looking at 115.53 and 114.27 to come. Even though yesterday market was jumping up, it's still 4 hour didn't even show a yellow bar. So until there is no yellow bar, there's no possibility or chances for getting crazy run up. So Google in general is downtrend, and you can see here weekly we got a dark blue bar. Same if you remember, like AMD got a dark blue bar. It continued going lower until the 4 hour golden cross, and but it's still going down lower. So anyhow, Google trend is down for now. AMD 4 hour golden cross, as you know, last few days, but is bottoming, is not like golden crossing and then comes down and go up right now. No, it's just making a range, and yesterday was getting a strong, same like Nvidia. It did have a not bad bounce up, but again news came and it dropped. So right now, low of again same like Nvidia. You want to watch these two levels, 105.69 and 108.18. Breaks 108.18, we're looking at 109, 110, and 112 go up and recovery. If it does go below 105.69 to the lower level 103.2 and 101.66. Boeing, nice jump up. It was interesting. Before market close yesterday, it jumped up. Like even after algo time, it wasn't like a jump by algo. It was actually a jump by traders. And as soon as it jumped, then it jumped more after hours, and the news of the some news came in, and right now, if you go check it, it got it to what 211. So 4 hour is starting giving blue bars and is strong, and the daily was I'm sorry, weekly was red bar, and now is back to yellow bar again. So what you want to watch is break the high up pre-market 212.7 breaks. We look at 214, 218, and go higher again. This one, keep an eye on it too. So Boeing, Tesla, Netflix, these are the ones that looks a strong pre-market. SPY was very interesting yesterday. So even though it was green, was up and down, and was generally was upward, but it was yo-yo action at open yesterday. And then once it broke 33.5, like 33, 433.46, boom, it went strongly up, non-stop squeeze up. So today, right now, you want to watch for now two key levels to watch: 433.96 and 435.61. If it breaks 435, then we can go retest the high of yesterday. If it goes below 430, 430.96, then the lower levels again. Pre-market right now 5:15:30 is downward, 1 hour is downward, 4 hours still showing a sign of bullishness. QQQ uh, direction is down on 5 to 1 hour, and so if we drop again, 359.97 can get retested. If it does break 375, then we can go higher level. That's the common name. If there's any symbol, let me know. Snow, it jumped up and pulled back. Mara was interesting yesterday, but again pulling back because of crypto. 4 hour, Mara giving a dark blue bar again. Coin was interesting, hot yesterday. It was just non-stop squeezing up, but I even thought maybe there's a news coming in. This one is just going up crazy, but right now it's pulling back due to cryptos. LLCX was a runner yesterday, but because of Nvidia and AMD is pulling back a little bit. So wait for the 515 golden cross to run up higher again. Euro, it made the new high yesterday. This one is just doing a full recovery right now. What else we got? MU got sorry about that. MU has earning today after close. FTX was crazy yesterday too. It just after the earning was just non-stop going up, and yesterday was the biggest run. Pan W, that one is on the run too. U was very interesting. It gapped up and kept going higher. ENVX, one of my friend introduced to me, and this name looks very interesting. Do some research about it. It's an interesting company. Um, what else we got? AVGO getting affected by Nvidia and AMD again. Needs to break 844 to run up higher. Duh, 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 duh. W is interesting. Wayfair. This one has like a 30-40% short float, and it keeps going. Like, it was like around 20-30, and right now it's 65. And this one, it's on the run, and if it keeps squeezing, just keep an eye on it. And ride it. Nike has earning after Thursday. Roblox. Somebody asked me Roblox yesterday. Oh man, this was crazy. I wish I would have paid attention to it. As soon as it opened, it had a big jump. The 15 and 30 got a golden cross right at open. So this is something interesting. When a name opens and jumps, and 15 and 30 right at open gets a golden cross, that's a runner. That can jump, and until you don't have a 5 minutes dead cross, this can keep going. And also 15 minutes, you can see here that crossed here, but then the 30 minutes gave you a signal until the close. Hold it until you see at 3:30 finally gives the dark blue bar. That's pretty much it. Let me see if you guys symbol. Okay, that's pretty much it. Best of luck. Please like, subscribe, and share. And if you like, please join the sale option service. And Powell at 9:30. Be cautious and best of luck. Thank you. Bye.